Sagittarius, thank you for joining me for your June 2025 monthly reading. We are going to use the spiritual tarot deck to get information as we tap into that higher self collective for the sign of Sagittarius. Find out what spirit has for you. What are those messages? What energy can you expect to be playing with in the month of June? All right, let's go ahead and pull those cards. Let's do that. Just the cards. Just the cards. Ooh, Ace of that's all. Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Uh-huh. Knight of Wands reversed. Ooh. Okay. All right, I like this for you. Well, I mean, okay, so we know that the Knight of Pentacles is a Sagittarius card. This talks about like just going for it. It's literally the spirit of adventure, regardless of outcome. Okay, this is the ability to just do whatever fancies you and not worry about any consequences at all. And this, so we have the energy that you're bringing into this current moment is you opened up a new path of earning or a new relationship with money. This is something to do with something that you value, okay? Not always is it money, but it is definitely material possessions. And you've opened up a new avenue to create more of this for yourself. And I want to just I'm getting this feeling that is about your relationship with money itself. So you've had to slow down just a little bit and maybe even re-examine who you are in this new paradigm this new pocket of, I guess we could even call it a timeline, this portal that you opened up, this new timeline that you have now to expand your horizons financially and materially. We have the Fool, something new. This is a brave, bold step, right? Both of these are very youthful energies. They're like there's a lot that they've gained and yet still a lot to learn. All right, both of these are, but this one is more initiating, knowing that something new must occur. Okay, where with the Sagittarius energy, mutable energy, we're looking at for the sake of movement, for the sake of experience, just for the sake of. But this is going, something new must occur now. Now that I've slowed down, now that I've got this new earning path, and this information that you're gaining, this is data, information, insight, definitely has you thinking, thinking about. I think that I think that you've taken a step back, especially in order to get this, right? To get this initiatory energy here of this is Aries, right? Aries is initiating something new always in order to gain what's necessary, right? So what I'm seeing here is that you're taking a step back and you're like, who am I in this new earning path and what do I need to know now? If I let go of everything before this and I'm not taking any of that baggage with me, what do I what do I need to, excuse me, what do I need to know now? I really like where this is starting for you here, Sagittarius. Let's go deeper. Okay, let's go deeper. See what spirit would like you to know. Huh? Yeah. See, seven of Pentacles is that assessment that I was just talking. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You have the Ace of Pentacles clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. This is Jupiter. This isn't, which is your ruling planet, right? You are ready for your world to expand big time. Your physical world and your physical possessions and your earning potential. This could be like new house, new job. This could be like higher pay, and maybe even a new office. Something along those lines. Wow, wow. Wheel of Fortune means that you have done this for yourself. Look at that. Those are fixed signs there, and they all in the corners. Every one of those has a book because they've educated themselves on something. And when you educate yourself on something that the universe, so much that the universe takes notice, that's not completely an accurate statement. It's your attention to something gains momentum in itself, right? Your attention continues to make something more attractive in nature for you. So if you're paying attention to something, you're going to get more of it, right? Well, you've been educating yourself on maybe buying houses, maybe educating yourself to be able to be prepared for this new job opportunity. But you really took a look at what you have to offer and what you're getting, and you're like, yep, I'm making it happen. I'm making this happen. All right, let's go ahead and get some more information. I mean, just wow, you're coming into this reading hot here. Hot, I tell you. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more information on the Knight of Wands, please. Really? We're going to get the straight card reversed. All right, along with the Nine of Swords reversed. Okay, Spirit. Oh, along with the Three of Swords reversed. Okay, so we're talking about you came into something new here, and now what you're looking at is we always want to see. This is really fascinating here because you did. This is where you aren't quite able to be your full self. This is where you may not be you're afraid of something. There's something that's fearful, something that might be holding you back just a little bit. But when we see the Three of Swords, we always want to see it reversed. That means that those swords are coming out. Let's go. Let's get some more. What is justice? I like she's upright. I really like that she's upright. I'm trying to not get a glare on this, so I know I'm starting to lose space here. Let's focus on this current energy for you before we go any farther. All right. Okay. Okay. So what's happening here is you wanted something for yourself. Absolutely wanted it. You studied it up. You learned about it, and you secured it for yourself. And it had you looking at the commitments that you're making. Okay. The commitments that you're making. She's all about contracts. She's all about an absolute decision has been made, and the decision that's been made is not necessarily in favor with the friend group, okay, and not necessarily in favor with the way things have always been, primarily with this friend group. Now, it is kicking up some pain, some sorrow, some maybe a little bit of regret that has you is slowing your roll just a little bit. But it's not stopping you. And that's what I really like to see here, especially with this flow. It's not stopping you. Instead, it's actually fueling your fire to say, yeah, I may have all of this that's going on for me, and I'm not going to slow down because I can't take everybody with me. Everything can't stay the same. This is a big moment of maturity for you here, Sagittarius, because your commitment level is off the charts. Again, not reckless. This is not a reckless commitment. Yeah, you may be feeling afraid right now, but this reading here is telling you that you're on the right track. I mean, look at this that you secured for yourself. This new timeline that you've opened up for you. Yeah, things are going to change. Things are going to change. And I know it could be a little bit scary, and I'm sorry for that. Um, but with strength on the table, it says that you're facing those fears. You may not be feeling completely strong. You might be feeling a little bit wobbly right now. But this on the table says that strength is on its way. As you continue to walk true to who you are, true to what you know that you want your life to look like, that strength will come. It will revert, it will be upright. When it's on the table, the energy is present. Either the energy is not fully developed or the energy is trying to come up. When it's reversed, it's trying to come up out of you. You have to look at this in order for it to turn itself upright. When it's on its side, we're like recognizing that that energy is there and you could go either way with it. You could go up, you could go down, right? So take just it's a call for recognition when it's on its side. But we haven't, you are aware that you are feeling wobbly in this moment, and that's okay. That's okay because that's how you actually then get to this point of strength. All right, so let's go to this Fool. Let's find out some more information about him because this is looking really, really, really great. Okay, what you know is that you cannot take anybody with you again, again. You cannot take anybody with you that has betrayed you in the past. The fool is that the fool is that brave step. It's clearing the slate, clearing the canvas for a new painting of your life. And you can bring people with you. You could. Remember what I said about being on its side? You could. But with this knowledge that you have about those people, this bigger picture that you're able to see about your life right now, I don't think that you're going to. I don't think that you are. I think that while you may be wobbly, you choose fresh. You choose new. You choose courage. King of Wands, along with the Hermit. Okay, loving that. Loving that. So the King of Wands is actually, well, we really look at this lion here and this being Leo card. That's fascinating, isn't it? But what the reason I was just kind of giggling to myself here is that like the lion's pride, they can be very full of themselves, and that's okay because being full of yourself actually gets you to a new place, right? Sometimes we have to have that overly optimistic um, or maybe even inflated sense of ego for a few minutes in order to get ourselves. It's kind of like this energy of like, I'm taking a brave step and I know it's in here, even though I can't really see it and I can't firmly be in that energy 100%. But when I release myself from any obligation to be, um, be responsible for people who have been hurting me. I want to say there's a little bit of like fake it till you make it on there in this. That's what I wanted to go with this. But as I said that, I'm like, actually, what you're feeling is like, I know that everything I've done has prepared me for new opportunities, prepared me for a new life. This is the spirit of entrepreneurship. This is professionalism. This is some you are now when you're as you're saying goodbye, as you're being saying goodbye to what you have known, the way that you have operated within these comfortable, maybe even long lasting connections. As you say goodbye to that, you're like, yeah, I have to because I'm prepared. I'm preparing for my big growth. I'm preparing for my big step in life. I'm preparing for my career to take off. Wands is about action where you can place your passions. It's action and passions and creativity and things that you want to do. There's no greater place to self actualize than in the creative energy that, you know, propels us. That's who we are. We're creators. We have the Hermit here at the bottom of the deck. It is like this wise old soul within you is ready to step up and take the lead. The wise old soul within you is taking the lead now. You're not playing small for anybody else anymore. Not playing small for anybody else anymore. I want to go ahead and get another message for you. Message for that's the Fool. Okay, here's the Fool. Love that. I see that glare right there. Sorry, guys. All right, let's just go ahead and lay this over top of this current energy because this is what's going to ultimately come out. Fool, fool. Brave step. Courageous, courageous step. Oh, I'm breaking three. Oh my God. Okay, this devil is so good because you're ready to break the binds of any codependency that you have had. Now, this could be chemical dependency, it could be codependency with another person. This can be holding on to somebody else's belief that's not really working for you anymore. These people, that the way that things have always been done, you're like, no, just because it's always been like this, I can now see that it's no longer appropriate to continue this way. So this is where you break free and you take that courage within this new opportunity and your wisdom, right? Wisdom gained here, wisdom here showing up to build a new structure. This is like this is like you this is like you being the first one in your family and all the generations before that has ever like graduated college and become and opened up like their own like medical practice or their own law practice, something along those lines. Nobody else has done before. Nobody's showing you the way. It's literally the knowledge that you can see from like what needs to happen. As I pull back just a little bit and I recognize what has been happening in my life is not going to support what I've opened up for myself here. And you got the drive in order to gain, to use your wisdom for discipline. This is about discipline to have that new life for yourself. You're breaking free. You, what has been holding you back you break free from in the month of June. And I have to say, congratulations, Sagittarius. Congratulations, Sagittarius. You guys have been really trying to make something happen for a little while now. You guys have had this call to go somewhere new, to be somewhere new, to do something new for yourself, just for yourself, just because it brings you pleasure and joy. And this is where you get to place your creative energy, your creative force, right? And it's been difficult for you guys to take that step. And we see here because of the people that you have been surrounded with, the people that you've been surrounded with, and maybe some codependent, tendencies. Fine, no big deal. We all have to deal with some of that, right? We were taught, we were trained in this paradigm that we've been living in. We've been trained in our culture that codependency is a way of life, right? And you're breaking free. You're like, no, it's no longer for me, no longer for me. And I love this for you, Sagittarius. So the motion forward that you've been looking for happens by the end of June for you when you are willing to free yourself from the binds and the constructs of what has always been based on your family, based on your friends, based on what you've been taught. And you go, I'm doing it my way now. And again, I want to say, trust that because you're not doing this recklessly. You're doing this very well informed. And in fact, so informed that it's already started panning out for you. That's the energy you're coming into this month with. It's already working out for me. There's no turning back. There's no turning back now. All right, Sagittarius. If you would like, go ahead and book your personal reading with me. I love every one of you. Thank you for being here with me. And I hope you enjoyed your June reading. I will see you guys next time. Thank you.